Hey, 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 hey. I love you guys. I love you guys. I wore my hair down because she needed to breathe because she doesn't get washed. Anyway, happy Pride Month, everybody. It's Jordan from Back Porch Talk with Jordan. Hey, Mama Dixie. Hey, Dada. Hey, lovey lady. Hey, Christy. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Anna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We love you guys. Let's see. Who else? Hey Peaches, who am I missing? Hey late lab lover, love you. Welcome to our live. I know I've been sick. I've been under the weather. I haven't been here in a couple of days. I get it. But I'm feeling better. Hey Nancy. Hey, but I'm feeling better. Hey Nancy. Hey, I couldn't pronunciate that, but it starts with a Y. You know who I'm talking about. Your something. Your. Hey Susan, welcome y'all, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Jordan from Back Porch Talk, and just remember, subscriptions are welcomed if you like my channel. They do help build everything. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, I came on tonight with no topic, and my nose looked like I get hit in the nose or something. Anyway, I've been fighting with. Hey Dixie, I see all of you guys. Okay, Mama Dixie just. Hey, Tammy. Hey, who am I missing? Hey, Deborah. Hey, Liz. This is a very loving channel, and everybody is welcomed here. This is Pride Month, and we're going to celebrate it because everyone deserves freedom. Everybody deserves the same exact treatment as everybody else, and that's what this. That's what we're gonna celebrate. Uh, hey, is it Tracy RN? Hello, baby. I love you guys. This is Back Porch Talk with Jordan. It's just Jordan's not on the back porch right now because Jordan's got to go get a shower after this live and wash her hair. That's why. Anyway, anyway, this is Back Porch Talk with Jordan. If anybody didn't know who I was. But anyway, yeah, this is Pride Month, and I want to wish everybody the happiest of Pride. The happiest of Pride, because you deserve to be celebrated. And my mama's in there messing with a dog, so if y'all hear the dogs, they're fighting in there. Hey, Angie, I love you. Hey, Christy Lee. And Angie, you beautiful too, honey. You beautiful. Hey, TT, I love you. But, so, happy Pride, everybody. Happy Pride. And hey, Kim, I love you. Hey, user 38. Now, let's go. I'm going to set the rule in place. We don't do no name calling, and we don't talk about nobody in here. This is a drama-free. This is for grown folks. If you come with that ugliness, you get kicked out. That's how it is. Thank you, Kimmy. I love you. I'm enjoying it, believe it or not. You know, I'm not really big on the whole Pride celebration, but this year I am celebrating because you know what? For me, hey Barb, I can't. I don't know what the last part of your name stands for, but hey Barb, you know what I'm talking about. So happy Pride to everybody, and I am going to celebrate it this month and tell everybody to love each other. Just to love one another. It don't matter who you are or who you love. Just love yourself and love everybody around you. And if you can't treat somebody with respect, then how do you expect to get respect? How do you expect to get it? Thank you, Summer. I love you. Thank you for the rose. How do you expect to get it if you ain't giving it? That's my whole thing. If you don't give somebody respect, how do you expect to get it? Hey, Melissa Smith, we love you. But I just want to say happy Pride to all my beautiful, beautiful LGBT plus and allies. Because Pride is not only for the LGBTQ, it's for everybody. It's for everybody. It's all about loving each other. Hey, Summer, I love you. Hey, Jen, I love you. Gin and juice, we love. I like that name. Sipping on gin and juice. Hey, lay back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. But I want y'all to know that I love you guys, and I have been under the weather. I have been sick. Everybody knows it's been all over my TikTok that I've been sick. But I did find the culprit. I did find what was making me sick, and I have somewhere. Everybody knows I'm a total coffee fanatic. Like I love coffee. Like love it. I don't care. I love it. Well, Jordan has had. Hey Pete, Jordan has had to cut out coffee. Because somewhere down the line, with all the, hey, Misty, I am good, girl. How are you doing, baby? Somewhere down the line, I have built up something with coffee that just don't settle with me anymore. So I'm having to find other means of finding something that is coffee that isn't coffee. I get headaches, I get nauseated, and I'm on the toilet if you get my drift. And like my stomach, Paul, this ain't for you then, honey. Then my stomach just starts turning. This ain't for you. If you don't like it, leave. In fact, I'll help you, Paul. So, but anyway, but yeah, that's what happens. Somebody else said try Java coffee. I might have to when I go to Walmart. I might have to. Thank you, Dixie. I love you, Mama Dix. I might have to when I go to Walmart. I might have to find some because I'm telling you, I ain't lying, y'all. I love you too, Mark. Is it Morky or Marky? You know what I'm talking about, 66. I see you guys. Angeline, it was an Angel. Hold up. Angelina, I love you. But yeah, that's why I haven't been on. I can't do the mushroom coffee, honey. Mm-mm. Mushroom coffee ain't for me. I respect what they tried to do with it. I think it's cool what they tried to do with it. Hey, Jamie, love you. Hold on. I thought about green tea, but mushroom coffee, there is one brand that I could deal with, but it still got that not coffee flavor to it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't do mushroom coffee. Like it's either going to be coffee or something totally different. Right now, it's the raid. Hey, Sunny Day, where you been at, girl? I ain't seen you in a minute. I ain't seen you in a minute, girl. But I've been on the raid. If you get what I'm saying, I can't say it on here and on the. It starts with a G and ends with a raid. And I've been on that for the last few days, but I'm trying to allow my system to adjust without having the coffee. Thank you. I live in Mississippi, but I actually am from Florida, but I have lived all over. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm glad you on though. And we're gonna be sending up some energy, some positive energy for you and sending up prayers for you, sunny day. I love you. Just always know that. Thank you, old girl. We love you. Ooh, we love the roses. We love the roses. That this is believe it or not, it looks red in this light, but it's actually pink. It's a pinkish color, believe it or not. Thank you, but it's not red, it's a pinkish color. I actually lived in New Orleans for a while. That's where part. Thank you for the fluffy hearts. Thank you so much, Sunny Day. I love you, and I do. Y'all be sending. Thank you, Christy. Take y'all be sending up some positive stuff for Sunny Day. She going through something. Let's keep her in our thoughts and in our positive energy sending her way because she going through something because I know when I lost my best friend and who who passed away in a car accident, that was hard for me. Hello, Lisa Meadows. We love you and welcome to the wonderful world of we're weird, wacky, and beautiful family. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do. We weird, wacky, and beautiful, and we love everybody. That's what we do. But anyway, my story of today is everybody knows I'm a farmer, okay? Everybody know I like to farm. I have a lot of chickens, a lot of ducks, and occasionally there's a certain type of reptile that likes to get into my coops. And thank you. Well, today, y'all know I have a snake phobia. Like, oh, you want to see me at like a little teeny tiny little girl? Let me get near a snake, okay? Thank you, Andre. Is it Andre? Andre? Thank you, baby. Um, but um, yeah. I went in there to get eggs today because we donate to people. You know what I'm saying? And went in there to get eggs today, and there was this tail of a serpent sticking out like that. Thank you, Sunny Day. We love you, and we're gonna be keeping you in our hearts and our mind, okay? And there was a serpent about that long. The tail was sticking out. And what got me is it caught me off guard because I was looking at uh girl, baby. Jordan was like, oh Lord. I did that for about 10 minutes. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about? I did that for like 10 solid minutes. And then I had to think, gather your thoughts, gather your thoughts. You've been through this some more before. This ain't new. Gather your thoughts, gather yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I get myself calm for it take me about 10 minutes. And I had to come up to the house to get a flashlight, right? Get a big flashlight because you can't see under the coop. You can see in the nesting box, but under the nesting box you can't really see. But that's where I saw the snake go. That's where it was. I looked everywhere and been looking for the past few hours for that darn snake and can't find it. But I knew I had one. It ain't a surprise. I knew I had one. This is this is a this is not surprising every summer for me. Between spring and towards winter, this is nothing new for me. It's just this is my first one and my first one. Well, I say my first one, but it's all of them. You know what I'm saying? All of them catch me off guard. But the worst one I ever had, I went in my coop. Hey, Jen, we love you. I am, girl. Look, we right, AJ. We right there together, honey. About last year, I went in there, and this is the story I want to tell you. Last year, I went in there doing my thing, collecting eggs, just like I always do. There's nesting boxes on this side and nesting boxes on both sides. Okay, as you walk through. And I'm just reaching in there, doing this, put them in my little bucket. Y'all know I got an egg bucket. You know how the country folks do. We got the egg bucket. We don't got an egg basket. We ain't fancy like that. We got an ice cream bucket that we use as an egg bucket. We don't throw nothing away like that. About that time, I went to stick my hand in this nesting thing. Wasn't paying attention, and the tip of my finger hit something like this, and it moved. Y'all, I promise you, Jordan had to go and wash every crevice of her body to get my drift. I repainted the walls. I repainted everything. It scared me so bad, I wasn't even playing. And that wasn't even where it stopped. After I get myself calmed down, get myself together and everything, I was like, I can do this. I had to invoke my Xena warrior princess spirit to come in because y'all know I love Xena. Like I have to invoke her and let her take over my body because that's the only way I can make it through this. I'll be honest. Hey Lex, love you. I had to let her come in and you know what I'm saying. We're talking about my last year about a snake encounter. So that ain't where it stopped. I done touched my tip of my fingers like this. Barely touched that snake and it moved. Let me just skip this. I thought I was going to have to go to the car wash. It was that bad, okay? I have to. People depend on me for eggs, and I try to do a lot of donations to the elderly to help them, survive from month to month. And being on a fixed income, y'all know. And let me tell you, I go back in this chicken coop. We call them a chicken pen. I don't know what y'all call it. Thank you, Christy. We love you. Thank you. I go back in this chicken coop. Now I done got like the arm of God on me, honey. I done got my hands full of all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna get this snake. Okay? I done got the warrior Xena princess spirit in me. I'm going into battle. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I go in there, y'all. Don't get me wrong. Thank you, Christy Tate. We love you. I love you. Let me tell you. Thank you, Christy Tate, again for the heart. Thank you, Christy Tate, again. I go back in there. No lie. I didn't pay attention really to how big this thing was, right? Thank you, Sunny Day. Let me tell you. This thing was every bit of 5 foot long. About that big around. Somebody said hey to me. I don't want to leave nobody else. Hey, Diane, is it Cloud? And this thing came in, honey. Hey, Ramona, I love you. So I'm in this, like I said, at this point, as go back in the door, I'm not paying attention to how big this thing is, right? I'm not. Altogether, like 40 hens. And I want to say I got, well, I got a lot of hens. And I know I got 5 males. You got me? Thank you, user 57. Back to the story. Yeah, I got a lot. I got 1 quail, 12 ducks. I'm steadily adding to my hen collection because I love chickens and birds. That's just what I do. Anyway, so I'm going in there and I finally realized how big this thing is up in this nest. You hear me? I want guineas, Christy Tate. I want them so bad, and I want some turkeys. And actually, we'll get to that in a minute. So I'm in there. I realize the snake is probably my height. Not really, but in my mind it is. I don't know how we are when there's something there that's dangerous that we scared of. It's always bigger than what it really is. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I want some guineas. I love them. And so I finally, no lie, I get me a hoe and a bucket because I know, and I want to get this snake out of there and then take it up the road, like way up the road, and let it go. That's what I had in my mind. That's what I'm trying to do. Because, I don't like doing things that's going to hurt, like, our environment. So, hello, hippie mom, we love you. Hello, Stephanie Lowry. So I'm thinking that, like, I'm gonna get this snake out and I'm gonna put it in this bucket because I had a lid to go on it. And hey, pretty. And so I'm trying to get this snake out. And I done reached in there with the little hole, like not to hurt the snake, just to try to pull it because it's in the backside. And I'm trying to get the hole. You know how a hole goes like this? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Using the flat part to reach behind and pull it towards me so I could get it, and then not with my hands because I ain't touching it. Hey, user 22. By this time, this helper done got mad at me. This helper done got mad at me. You hear me? I reached over there to try to scoot it forward, and then it wrapped around my whole handle. And it was like this far from my hand. Now I know chicken snakes, garter snakes, king snakes, all of that are not poisonous. I've been around it all my life. I can pretty much tell what is and what is not. But the one thing you're not gonna do is you gonna come at me. Let's just say The snake got free, but it wasn't the free it wanted. Thank you, Nanya. You understand? It got set free spiritually. You understand? It got set free spiritually. Because it done come too close. I done got mad. Like the Xena Warrior Princess and all of them came out and I started swinging. I swear, you would thought I was fighting in the army. I was boxing this snake. I was not playing with this snake. You hear me? Then this snake ain't gonna play. You ain't gonna come at me. I'm trying to get you out and not harm you and take you up the road and do what you gotta do. And we're gonna go on about our business. I'm gonna go my way, you gonna go yours. That's the plan. I will tell you. When I got through, the song Rock of Ages came on, and we all know what the Rock of Ages is played at. Y'all know the gospel song Rock of Ages, Clear for Me. Y'all remember going to the old funerals and stuff? In my head, that was what playing, because, yeah, the snake didn't make it. I'm telling you, the snake did not make it. Whew. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like doing things like that. Like, hey, and Sonny, hey, Miss Pickett, sorry, I can't, I'm sorry. And that's what I'm calling. Hey, Mama Ann, love you. But that's what happened. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Xena Warrior Princess came out of me. I ain't even gonna lie. And somehow, when I went down there, my hair was down. Coming back, my hair was up in a twist. Don't ask me. It just happened. It just happened. It just happened. You understand? I transformed. I don't know how I did it. But I allowed Xena, the warrior princess's spirit, to come into me. And when she came into me, honey, it was overdone, signed, sealed, and delivered. Because I was trying to be nice to the serpent. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be nice until he or she, whatever it was, tried to come up at me. I would try to be nice. Like, I wasn't even mad that I accidentally touched it and moved because it was my fault. But I would, when you come up my whole handle at me and you this far from me, you bringing on a whole load. I love you too, Carrie. You bringing on a whole battle. I take that to fence. Thank you, wifey, for life. Thank you. I take that to the fence. Yeah, like, I mean, seriously, that, like, you made the first strike. If you would have just done what I told you to do, get into that bucket, let me put the lid on it, you would have been okay. You, thank you. Stop that kindness. But I love you. But, yes, honey. She thought she was going to be funny, or he thought he was going to be funny until I called upon the Xena Warrior Princess spirit to enter my body. And when I did, honey, and that snake got that far from me, Xena came out, and that, it was over. Wifey for life, please stop that. I love you. You know you can't do that. But yeah, that's my story. That's my story tonight, and I'm still looking for that serpent that was in my pen today. And I hadn't found it yet, but I know it's down there. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Fluffy Heart Wifey for life. We love you. You know what I'm saying? I know that. Stop stealing my stuff. But yeah, that was the thing. That's what happened today, is that I'm still looking for that serpent. You understand? And that's why Jordan's tired today, and that's why my hair dirty, because, like, I've been sweating looking for this snake. Because snakes and chickens don't mix. Do you remember? That sound familiar, Tang? That name sound familiar. I'm good with faces. But that name sounds very familiar. What happened? Please tell me what happened. Yeah, please tap the screen. You know, I know nobody rich and they can't do all that gifting and stuff like that. So just tap the screen, and I'm okay. It's free to tap the screen. You know, I look at you. I love the little ducky. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Christy Tate. We love you. But yeah, yeah, that's what I'm on the hunt for right now. Like, and the bad thing about it is that I know that when I see, because by the judge of the tail, this thing was probably 5.5 feet. Because that tail was the part that I saw. No ma'am, no wifey, no ma'am, See, I told you, did I not say it? I said, you gonna go through a lot more down there in Florida than you gonna go up there. You didn't believe me, now you see. But don't worry, it'll all end in about 2 months. Everything will be over and everything will be back safe. This is a natural occurrence. She's talking about all the sharks in Florida. Y'all have heard about that. Hey, Ella, I see you, baby. I see you. She's talking about all the sharks in Florida. That's what she's doing. I don't go and thank you for the heart, whoever sent it. I appreciate it so much. I'm trying to find whoever sent it. Sorry it went too fast. Thank you. But every year, Florida has the highest fluctuations of sharks. It has been going on for 5, 6 years. Is something going on? I don't know what. I'm thinking it's something dealing with the gravitational pull of the earth. And it's been going on 5, 6 years. And right now, this year has been the highest number of sharks in the water. Thank you, Ella. I love you. I love you. This year has been the highest number of sharks in the water because it's been in the thousands this year. I think a couple of years ago, if I remember, it was like a few hundred. Now it's in the thousands. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, and Carrie, you're right. I didn't think about that. Because if there's a lot of hurricanes and tsunamis going on, it don't matter where it's at. It could be in India having all this. And we're Florida, if you're near the coast, those animals are going to run this way. That's just how it is. So y'all just be careful and please don't become Big Macs, okay? I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do. I've been watching too many videos, and please don't be out there in that water with your camera trying to record this shark and you in water this deep. Please don't do that. Please don't be in that water trying to record a shark. Because always remember, sharks can come through any water. There are actual sharks that will actually bank themselves to eat. Same as killer whales. Beach themselves. Is it beach or bank? It's something like that. Anyway, they come up on the beach to eat and go back in the water. They will. I ain't swimming knee deep or ankle deep. I ain't swimming, period. Hey, Decline Clan, we love you. Hey, Sherry. Hey, HVille. But I ain't going in that water. No, ma'am. Jordan is not going to be a Big Mac. I ain't going to be no steak and lobster. I ain't going to be no kids meal. I'm going to stay right there about 8 feet from the shore. Okay, from the beach line. I ain't going down to the water. Nope. Let me tell you how it is with Jordan. Jordan basically goes to the beach to get a tan. Hey, Gigi! And then I go right to the edge to wash my feet off, and then I'm back to go back tanning because I don't like the sand between my toes. I ain't no Big Mac for no shark. Because if you ate me, you'll have meal to last you. I'll last the shark a year. I'm too big for being. I ain't trying to be in that water. I'm too old for all that. I ain't trying to fight for my life. I like my life a little too much. I went snorkeling in my younger years. I'll be honest with you. In my younger years in Pensacola, Florida, I had a friend of mine, and her name was Nene. Okay. And I had snorkeling, like, you buy those little masks and stuff from, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, Christy Tate. And thank you for the rose, baby. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You put here and have the little Yeah, I bought one. I think it was like one of those decent ones for like 30, $40. I know what I'm talking about. It wasn't meant for ever to last. Honey, and I thought it was a shell. I went in the water. This is one of the, I think the last time I went in the water. Thank you for the chippy monk. And I went down and I was only in maybe 6 feet of water. It wasn't real deep. Okay. And it looked like a shell. And I thought it was a shell that was in the water. You know how a shell be lodged in the thing? And Steve Irwin always told us if you go snorkeling and you want to pick up something, always do your hands under the sand and then lift up. Let's just say Jordan didn't never go back snorkeling no more because what Jordan picked up was a leopard print stingray. It was only about that big, but it went around me and went through my friend Renee's legs. And next thing I knew, she was on shore. She said she wasn't going back in the water, and she never did. That was the last time Jordan, I think. I think that was the last time I actually went into the deep water. That was the last time. Did you know I never lived in Texas? I have been through Dallas with my husband. I rode on a truck with them one time for about 3 weeks, and we drove through Dallas. See, I don't have my that. Now I will tell you something else. When I lived in Gulfport, everybody know I lived in Gulfport for a few years. We used to go fishing just about every day during the summer, and I remember one specific time, and that one specific time was me and my friend girl, because her husband didn't go. It was just me and her on the pier fishing because nobody else was around. It was just us. And she had to do something. I know what she did. She had caught a fish and she had to reel it up onto the bank to get it in because it was like 2.5, 3 feet, and me and her, neither one of us could lift it over the pier, so she went to do it. About that time, I heard splashings on my right because I'm still at the edge of the pier, and it's like 5, 6 foot deep water. It's not very deep, but I saw something fighting in the water, and kind of find out it was a dolphin and a black tip shark. About that time, I'm standing there, and my friend hollers out, watch my lines. We always put out like 8 to 10 lines in the water. And I was just leaning over like this, just, you know how you lean over up here and just wait and you're just watching the line, watching something. About that time, something went flying sideways under the pier where I was standing and up like this, and I saw the whole body of a shark. It wasn't a little shark. I'm used to seeing, 3, 4, 5 foot sharks. I ain't never seen no 7, 8, 9, 10 foot shark in real life, but I did that day. That was the day I was like, nope, Jordan ain't going back in the water. Nope, no more past my ankles. I love you, Nani. But yeah, I don't go back in the water. And people think that sharks is the only thing deadly in the ocean. No, it's not. There's a lot of other things that's going to get you before the shark gets you. That's the truth. Because they have found, I don't know if y'all know this, but what's that shark? That shark that was back in dinosaur age? They found one of those still alive. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I forgot what it's called. But it's one of them big old huge things. Yeah, you got, if you want to know what would get you first before anything, a barracuda. Hey, Rhonda. Megalodon. I said, see, that's why I love Mama Dixie. She keeps me on point. Barracuda get you first. That's a lot of your attacks that you think are sharks are actually barracudas. Because truthfully, that's what it is, a big barracuda. And if the barracuda scrapes you 9 times out of 10, if there is a alligator gar in the water, which can grow up to 7 to 12 feet, that's going to come after you next. Okay? And then this whole time, while you're unable to move, you're going to feel little pinchers pinching at you called crabs. Because they don't care if the meat's whatever. They're just there to eat. Then that's when the shark's going to come in. That's when the shark's going to come in. See, I'm terrified of sharks. Okay, I'll tell you, I'm terrified of sharks. Always has, always will be, probably will be the left. But the truth is, when you start pulling things out of the water that you are fishing and you have to put back in the water that has teeth bigger than your head, you start to realize that ain't for me. I ain't swimming up in there. We didn't really have a lot. We had, believe it or not, in Biloxi and Gulfport, you have more bull sharks and black tips, white tips, spinner sharks. You have a good variety, but you don't see a lot of minnow sharks. Not minnow sharks. You don't see a lot of minnow wars down there. You do see a lot of other jellyfish. There is an actual jellyfish, believe it or not, that is like this long. Y'all believe it or not. That's like this long, fully grown, that can sting you, and you will be unalive in hours. There's no cure for it. Hey, user, welcome, my love. In hours. And then there is an octopus called blue ring octopus. Yeah, if you step on it, it doesn't sting you, but you're going to be unalived. There's no cure for these things. And think about it, an octopus. These are things that people don't realize that are in that water that are close to shore. And that's the truth. These are things that are close to the shore. And then you have, oh God, the worst one is the barracuda, because barracuda, if it attacks, it doesn't stop attacking until it's full. Like, most of the time, if you get hit by a barracuda, it's going to be bam, 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 all at one time, and then it's over. But you're going to be tore up wherever it attacks you up. You know what I'm saying? And then if you are too far out, you're, I love her too. And I tell your wife I love her until I think she's gorgeous. But if you're too far out, let's say 10, 15 feet out, you are more likely to be hit by an alligator gar before you'll be hit by a shark. Alligator gar is going to hit you like an alligator. It's going to take a big chunk out, just like a shark. But the problem is that an alligator gar mouth is more pointy versus more rounded. That's the difference. You don't hear about the alligator gar a lot because people don't want you to know about that. But if you live near, and I look like alfalfa. Hold up. People don't tell you about that, but my friend showed me pictures of what she caught, and that thing was 7 foot long. The mouth on it alone was 2.5 feet. So imagine that hitting you. 2.5 feet would be longer than my shoulders. That would cut completely through your body. Truthfully. You know what I'm saying? So we're more worried about the sharks. But there's other things out there in this water that can take you out quicker than that. You understand? A lot quicker than that. So my thing is that if you go to the beach, please, trust me, if you're not a marine biologist, stay out of the water. Stay out of the water. It's okay to, like, tip your toes in it, but don't go too far. If you can't see the ground, if you can't see through the water, don't go past your knees. Don't go past your knees. No sense in trusting something. That'd be like going into somebody's house uninvited. You don't know what's going to happen to you. You're asking for it when you enter somebody else's home. And that's what I try to tell everybody. I don't go in that water. If I can't see through it, I ain't going in. I might tinkle at the edge, but that's it. And there's a lot of like freshwater like ponds and creeks that I won't even tickle my toes in. You hit me? Because I know where I live, alligators are bad. Alligators and crocodiles where I live are pretty rough. And them things can get 13, 14 feet. In fact, I think in Louisiana, which is like 3 hours from me, I think they found one that was like 15 foot. Imagine you getting bit by a 15-foot one. I think that was a few years ago they found that one. Thank you for the duck, Angie. We love you. Quack, quack. But, hey, Rachel. Love you. But yeah, stay out of the water right now. Trust me. Don't put you or your kids at harm if you go to Florida. In fact, from any other beach that is the coastline, do not go in that water. Thank you. Don't go in that water. It's not safe right now. And just because it's happening in Florida, don't mean it's not happening in Alabama coastline, Mississippi coastline, Texas coastline. It's everywhere. They're just seen in Florida because the water is clearer. They can't see it here because the water is darker with the sharks. The sharks have they blend in more on these coastal areas that are away from Florida, but they're still there. So be careful going to these places. Florida, honey, Florida has crocodiles, honey. I hate to tell you. They found one a few years ago down there. Just saying. Of course, Florida also got, what that thing is, the boa constrictor. Because people would get these things as pets and then set them out. And I think that's what happened with this crocodile, truthfully. You know what I'm saying? This is a background, baby. It's just a tapestry. It's just a tapestry. But, yeah, be careful of any of these beaches right now. Be careful. My advice is to stay in swimming pools. And also remember that bull sharks can actually swim in fresh water and live in fresh water. So be careful. Just be careful. Just be careful because once you lose a limb, you can't grow it back. You can't grow that back. I'm just saying. But y'all just be careful. And my advice is to stay away from any beaches or any water, period, unless it's a swimming pool, or a pool, or a water hose. Thank you, Angie. Love you, girl. But I don't, like me, if I go to the ocean, I don't even get in the water. I'll put my little toes in it. When the water comes up, y'all know what I'm talking about? When the wave come up, I'll put my little toes in it right there, but I don't go no further than that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bull sharks can live in fresh water and thrive in it. They go up the Mississippi River all day long. They have found bull sharks, I want to say, up to, where was that place at? It was way up north where the Mississippi River. They have found them in the Mississippi River way up north. They can live in any type of water because their body has a way to store the salt. Somehow they can adjust to it. So yeah, y'all be careful going to any water, and especially right now because I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. And I know this is an every year thing when it ever starts of summer. This is what happens, been happening 5-6 years now. And like somebody said, it's probably due to the tsunamis going on and these hurricanes, which is a possibility. Because those fish have got to go somewhere. Yeah, Memphis is what I was thinking. Yep, Memphis. They found a bull shark in one of the little Mississippi river canal things that came out. Yep, it sure did. And manatees and yeah. Believe it or not, anything that can breathe fresh air, like breathe all that can, yeah, they can. So, and always remember one thing, and I will always say this: animals, fish, they don't have borders. They don't have whose land is what. You understand? They don't understand that. So remember that the next time you go into water you don't understand or go into the woods, there's a possibility at all times that you might see an animal that you normally wouldn't see there. Because right now everything, and with everything going on, we don't know what's going on. But we notice, like all my life, I've never even heard of bears where I live in Mississippi. Never. Last year, we're starting seeing bears in our area. Yeah, like I said, I'm thinking it's something to do with the gravitational pull, and they're realizing that they can go everywhere they want to, which they could from the start, but they're just now learning it. So just remember that when you go into the woods, there's a good chance that you will see things that normally aren't there. You know what I'm saying? And just let you know that. You know what I'm saying? And remember to be careful, but have fun. Just be careful. And trust your gut, trust your eyes, and trust your ears when you're going into the woods. And that's the whole thing. Trust yourself. And don't be one of these that says, oh, it's a bear, let's go give it a Scooby snack. It ain't that type of party. Because I know some people will try it. But anyway, you guys, I love you. And, well, we don't normally have bears here, but last year we started seeing them. And that's the truth. And Arkansas, you got Vanilla, you got bears too, honey. Right? You got bears and all kinds of y'all got a pond. It's I lived in Hope, Arkansas, and there is a pond over there that is full of alligators. The whole pond. And that's the truth. I'm right below you, Angie. I'm in Mississippi. I'm right below you. You know what I'm saying? I'm right below you. But anyway, you guys, I don't want to waste any more of your times. I appreciate you showing up for me and loving me and allowing me to love you. And I also want to say, if you like my lives and you like my videos, please subscribe. Help us grow. Share our videos. And you have the best night ever because you deserve to be happy and only you can make yourself happy. Just know that you control your own happiness. I love you and good night and thank you all